Look around the gym, look at the machines, look at the weights. Do you see them as tools to build your legacy or as objects of intimidation? Because right now you're sitting there hovering, waiting for the perfect day, waiting for the perfect program, terrified that if you push until your muscles screamed and failed, you'll look weak. Let me tell you something about the gym. It is the most honest thing you will ever encounter. It doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't care about your bad day, your tired legs, or your fragile little ego. Gravity doesn't negotiate. When you put that bar on your back, it either goes up or it fucking buries you. And that failure, the moment you hit the pins, the moment the bar stalls mid-rep, the moment you have to dump the weight, that is not a loss. That is your body telling you exactly where your ceiling is at this moment so that eventually you can smash the fuck through it. You want the amazing physique, but you're terrified of the rep that makes you look ugly. You want the strength of a titan, but you tremble at the thought of missing a lift. Here's what I say. If you leave the gym feeling comfortable, you didn't train, you just practiced, went through the motions, did some kind of bullshit. You did whatever you had to do to keep your little ego safe. You're a ghost in the weight room. You're just taking up space, playing at being an athlete whilst avoiding the actual cost of transformation. You are terrified of the shake, the sweat, and the grit because you think failure is a reflection of your worth. It's not. Failure is simply the price of admission to the next level. The people you look up to, who have the physiques you want, they didn't get there by hovering in their comfort zone. They got there by embracing the fail. We've been raised with this bullshit idea that failure is bad. No, failure is not bad. Failure is data. It tells you where your weaknesses are. Failure is the stimulus. It is the biological trigger that forces your body to adapt, rebuild, and grow. Failure is the filter. It separates those who, actually want it from those who just like the fucking idea of it. Anyone can be a lifter when the weight is light and the ego is stroked. But who are you when the set actually gets fucking heavy? Who are you when your heart is hammering against your ribs? The lactic acid is burning like a fire, and your mind is screaming at you to put this shit down, motherfucker. Do you fold? Do you quit because you're scared of looking like a fool? Or do you say, shut the fuck up, motherfucker, and you dig deep and you get it? Stop protecting your fucking ego. Comfort is a slow, silent thief. It robs you of your potential, leaving you with nothing but a membership card and a mirror that reflects the same stagnant body that you've had for years. Stop looking for sympathy for your bad session. Stop making excuses about your recovery, your supplements, or your genetics. You aren't being held back by your genetics. You're being held back by your hesitation. You are choosing the safety of mediocrity over the risk of fucking greatness. The gym is waiting. It doesn't give a fuck about your fails. It doesn't care if you fail. It only cares that you show up and you push until there's nothing left to give. Load the fucking bar, stop thinking. And when you get under that weight, you don't pray that it goes up. You demand it. And if it pins you to the floor, you don't walk away ashamed. You learn, you reset, and you go back until the weight yields. Now get off your phone, get under the bar, and go to work.